the universe is completely against me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Lose Weight Sarah, where I am on a mission to lose 100 pounds my way. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now, and don't forget to click the little bell. That way you get all the notifications every time I upload a new video. And I just want to let you know I'm super excited to have you along on my weight loss journey. Of course, if you're returning, I'm so happy to have you back. Thank you so much for all of your absolutely life-changing support. You really mean the world to me. If you watched my last weigh-in video, which was just last Friday, then you know that I am just so freaking close to my 20-pound weight loss goal. I really only have like 1.8 pounds to go, which is just like so close. I can feel it in my bones. I'm so pumped up to get that goal. But this week, let me tell you, it just feels like the universe is completely against me achieving my goals. The first issue that I had is, and you guys know what that means, and I really don't want to get into it too much here today. But as I've mentioned before, I'm a bit of a water retainer, so this could throw a wrench in the spokes of my big push to lose that 1.8 pounds. The crazy thing is I'm usually really good about keeping track of my time of the month, and it just kind of like snuck up on me. Like when I actually checked that, it said I had 3 days to go, and I was like, why this week? So yeah, I was a little dismayed about that. The second issue that I have been running into all week, quite literally since Monday, is that it has been raining, pouring every single day here in Oklahoma. It's actually a good thing because we've been in a little bit of a drought, so we've actually really needed the rain, but this is all about me. And I needed it to not rain because I am an outdoor exerciser. I like going out to walk. I like moving forward and having to come back. So for me, not being able to go outside and get my exercise in is like kind of devastating. And I almost didn't know what to do about it. Now, setbacks are bound to happen in any weight loss journey, but I am so determined this week. I am just not going to let these setbacks stop. And what that means is I am going to just adapt and do what I have to do. Adaptability is kind of one of those things we don't really talk about a whole lot in the weight loss community. It's kind of like, well, this is what I'm doing and this is how I do it. We don't really talk a lot about what happens when things go wrong. So I thought in this video today, I would tell you a little bit about what I've done so far this week. We're 3 days in now, and what I'm doing really to adapt to the setbacks that I've experienced. I'll be completely honest with you, in the past, I totally would have been like,
well, oh well, there goes this week.
This 20-pound milestone is really important to me. I think it's a major step in my journey. And so for me, I needed to adapt and I needed to figure out a way to do things. Now, unfortunately, I didn't plan for any setbacks, so I had to kind of do stuff on the fly. So how am I dealing with these two relatively minor in the scheme of things issues, although they're big issues for me this week because I really am determined to meet that goal. So usually when I get close to that time of month, I could see my weight fluctuate anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds during that week. And so what I decided to do was preemptively follow my own advice. If you saw my video about losing water weight, then you know I had some really good tips to help you kind of flush that water weight. Well, I said, I better start doing this stuff now before the water weight happens. So I definitely upped my water intake, and I've been avoiding really salty foods or foods that are really highly processed carbohydrates. Just trying to keep it as simple as possible just to avoid that really big water weight gain. It's inevitable. It's probably going to happen anyway. I don't know how it's going to impact my goal this week, but we'll just have to see. The other thing that I've had to do is really adapt my typical exercise routine. I show you guys all the time. I love to go to the track. I like it because it's a really easy, measurable way of exercising. Like I can track exactly how far I'm going. But let's take a look at what happened Monday when I was up at 6 a.m. and I was dressed and ready to go out to track and beat the rain. Well, I'm up at 20 after 6 and I was all ready to go to the track. but it's pouring rain. So plan B. Only problem is I don't really have a plan B. But I knew I had to do something. There was no way I was not going to work out. I'm not really a big fan of exercise videos. I've tried all different ones. I've tried the Chloe Tings and the Mad Fits and all of those. I'm just not a big fan of those types of exercises. For me, I just don't enjoy them, and it doesn't feel good to me, so I don't like to do it. So I said, well, maybe there is like a walking indoors program. And I don't know if you guys remember Leslie Sansone, and I'm gonna like age myself a little bit. I remember when this program came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and people used to like make fun of it a lot because it was like walking in place, and it was kind of goofy. And Leslie has this really big, bright personality. Something just went crashing in my house. I don't know what it was. Anyway, Leslie has this really big personality. And so back then when it first came out, like everybody kind of joked around about it and made fun of it. When I did a search, so I just hopped on YouTube as one would do, and I did a search for walking indoors program. And this 30-minute walking at home program from Leslie Sansone came up, and I said, all right, you know what? Let me give this a try. And as you'll see in the clip I'm about to show you, I actually had a lot of fun doing it. It was a really fun and not too easy, but not too tough workout. And it was a little bit more than just marching in place, which is kind of how I always pictured it in my mind. But the music was good, and she has a nice personality, and you are guaranteed to crack up every time she goes walk, 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 walk. So let's see how that went. Broke quite a sweat doing that. Yeah, I did. So it's Walk at Home by Leslie Sansone, and the workout is called Tuesday Fast Walking in 30 Minutes Fitness Videos. And I got 4,325 steps, and I feel pretty good. I'm really sweaty, that's for sure. So now it's time to shower up. Of course, the really funny thing, and you guys, if you are following me on Instagram, you might have seen this in my story already, but leave it to me with all the grace of a gazelle to almost fall completely over while I'm doing this like walk at home program as she's talking about coordination and balance, no less.
Right now, so a skater is simply tap behind. Here it comes. Step, tap, and look what happened. Naturally, my arms came around to balance me. So I'm working on a little balance and coordination, but that rotation is all waistline. Tuck your tummy back. Give your waistline.
The important thing though is that I still did it. I got it done. I didn't skip. It would have been really, really easy for me to just say,
it's raining. Oh well, not today.
Well, guess what? It rained Tuesday and it's raining right now, actually. If you take away anything from this experience of mine, is that setbacks are going to happen. They are just part of the journey. And it's a really good idea. And I'm actually going to start doing this for myself now, is having some kind of backup plan for when things go wrong, or when, you know, your time of month is coming. Like, what's your plan for that week? What are you going to do to make sure that you're still meeting your goals? You don't always have control over every single situation, and stuff is going to come up that, you know, might hinder you a little bit. But the important thing is not to let that lead into a I give up situation. You want to make sure that you are sticking to your goals, that you are staying motivated. Don't let these little setbacks that you had absolutely no control over get you down. Really, that's the important thing, is learning how to adapt to the situation and make it better for you, because that's really an actual healthy lifestyle change. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you want to follow along on my weight loss journey, I do videos every Wednesday, and every Friday is my weigh-in day, so you can definitely keep up with how it's going for me. Just hit that subscribe button now and make sure you click the little bell so you get those notifications. I really appreciate having your support. I think having the support of the YouTube community has really been a game changer for me, and I really can't say thank you enough. If you want to check out some of my other videos, I'm going to go ahead and put a playlist here on the side that you can see all of my weigh-in videos and see how my journey has progressed since I started in April. Thank you again so much for visiting my channel. Until next time, I'll see you real soon.